I'm Angeli Balanlayos. I am working as a college instructor for HRM and Tourism, presently residing at San Juan, Manila, Philippines. I will discuss the topic organizational behavior as part of my requirements in the subject MBA 101, Management and Organizational Behavior. What is organizational culture? Organizational culture is the behavior of humans who are part of an organization and the meanings that the people attach to their actions. Culture includes the organization values, visions, norms, working language, systems, symbols, beliefs, and habits. It is also the pattern of such collective behaviors and assumptions that are taught to new organizational member as a way of perceiving and even thinking and feeling. Organizational culture affects the way people and groups interact with each other, with clients, and with stakeholders. When an organization becomes institutionalized, it is valued for itself, not merely what it is produced. It acquires immortality, it redefines itself. Institutionalization, when an organization takes on a life of its own, apart from any of its members, becomes valued for itself, and acquires immortality. Institutionalization produces common understandings about what is appropriate and fundamentally meaningful behavior. Acceptable modes of behavior become largely self-evident to its members. This is essentially the same thing that organizational culture does. So, an organizational culture characteristics a common perception held by an organization's members, a system of shared meaning. So, we have different types of characteristics. We have innovation and risk taking, attention to detail, outcome orientation, people orientation, team orientation, aggressiveness, and stability. Culture versus formalization. This is a strong culture increases behavioral consistency and can act as a substitute for formalization. Organizational culture versus national culture. This national culture has a greater impact on employees than does their organization's culture. Nationals selected to work for foreign companies may be atypical of the local or native population. Change or culture as a liability. This is a barrier to change or barrier to diversity. Barrier to acquisition and mergers. Founders hire and keep only employees who think and feel the same way they do. Founders indoctrinate and socialize these employees through their way of thinking and feeling. The founder's own behavior acts as a role model that encourages employees to identify with them and thereby internalize their beliefs, values, and assumptions. The key variables shaping customer responsive culture. So this we have six. So these are the types of employees hired by the organization, low formalization, the freedom to meet customer service requirements, empowering employees with decision making, discretion to please the customer, good listening skills to understand customer messages, role clarity that allows service employees to act as boundary spanners, and employees who engage in organizational citizenship behaviors. So we have managerial actions like we have to select new employees with personality and attitudes consistent with high service orientation. Train and socialize current employees to be more customer focused. Change organizational structure to give employees more control. Employer employees or empower the employees to make decisions about their jobs. Lead by conveying a customer focused vision and demonstrating commitment to customers. Conduct performance appraisals based on customer focused employee behaviors. Provide ongoing recognition for employees who make special efforts to please the customers. What is the spiritual and organizational culture? We have a workplace spirituality. This is the recognition that people have an inner life that nourishes and is nourished by meaningful work that takes place in the context of the community. So the characteristics of the workplace spirituality is a strong sense of purpose, focus on individual development, trust and openness, employee empowerment, toleration of employee expression. So the reasons for the growing interest in spirituality is as a counterbalance to the pressure and stress of turbulent pace of life and the lack of community many people feel and their increased need for involvement and connection. Formalized religion hasn't worked for many people. Job demands have made the workplace dominant in many people's lives, yet they continue to question the meaning of work. The desire to integrate personal life values with one's professional life, and an increasing number of people are finding that the pursuit of the more material acquisitions leaves them unfulfilled. That's all. Thank you.